there. All right, so I'm trying something new this evening. I told you I was using my Instant Pot and my air fryer a lot. And tonight, I'm going to make chicken legs in my air fryer. Now, we don't normally do chicken legs or chicken on a stick, like my youngest calls it, but they were $3. This whole pack was, well, $3.80 the other day, and I was like, family, we're eating chicken legs for a while because that's cheap. So what I'm going to do for half of them is I'm going to rub some of them in barbecue seasoning, which is this. I only found it in Missouri. However, I can now get it on Amazon. And then I'm going to coat it in barbecue sauce. But my kids don't like barbecue sauce really, so I'm going to do a garlic parmesan on the other half. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4 in garlic parmesan. So what I'm going to do, really, I'd like to, I think, melt some butter in here in this little cute little dish. I got at Target yesterday. I actually linked to it in my bio in my Shop My Favorites that I talked about earlier. I'm going to melt some butter in this and then pour some Parmesan cheese and some garlic powder in it. And then I'm going to coat that chicken in that. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the barbecue chicken because we had some good friends come visit us. Shout out to Heather and Jeremiah that taught us how to make our barbecue sauce even better. And I'm going to do that and I'll share that with you too. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm going to melt this butter. Okay, my butter's melted in there. All right, so I'm winging this. I'm legging this. Chicken legs. Winging. Sorry, that was not funny, but it was kind of funny in my head. So I melt the butter and then, this is brand new, so I'm going to pop some of this. I don't have a recipe, so I'm going to just kind of guess and eyeball it. And if it turns out, then I'll make them again and measure and do a blog post or whatever. Ooh. Okay, so I don't need a whole lot since I'm only doing 4. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. And my kids are not big garlic people, so I'm not going to put a whole lot. Maybe a teaspoon and a half. And then for good measure, salt. Whoop! The floor got a lot of salt. And then some pepper. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to stir that together. And now that it's stirred, it's kind of cool because it made like a paste kind of. So I'm hoping it sticks to the chicken a little better than what just the spices would have been. And who wouldn't love like a golden butter crust on these chicken legs? So just in case you need to run and you can't watch the rest, I'm going to cook these on 400 in my air fryer for about 25-30 minutes. Okay, so all air fryers can be different, so make sure you just check the internal temp. I think chicken's 165, if I'm remembering correctly. I usually have to Google it. Okay, so it's kind of, it looks good. So then I'm going to plop that into my air fryer. I know you can't see it, but it's right inside that little doohickey. And I'm going to do 4 of those. And then when I get done with this, I'll show you the barbecue ones that I have coming. It's barbecue sauce, A1, honey, garlic pepper. Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me over my air fryer. So this barbecue sauce recipe, I don't remember what they said the amounts are, but I'm hoping that I can get it close. Just don't hold me to what I do. Okay, let's talk about a win. Oh, here comes my kids. They were jumping on the trampoline. When you order Sweet Baby Ray's, the small bottle, and they're out and they got to give you the big mama. This was like $8, but I got it for $2.99. Woo! Okay, thanks, sweetie.
Do you know where new binoculars are?
No.
I think we see that grizzly cub.
You think you see a grizzly cub?
Yeah, it's not up close. It's kind of close.
Okay, well, your daddy will be home soon, and you can use his binoculars. Why don't you tell Graham to come in?
No, don't worry. I'm going to get my binoculars.
Okay, but what if it is a bear?
We're going to walk really slowly.
Okay. Okay, so they think they saw a grizzly cub. I highly doubt it, but they're coming in anyway. Okay, so anyway, back to my bonus purchase of the Sweet Baby Ray's. Honestly, I think Sweet Baby Ray's is the best barbecue sauce. Sorry if you don't think that's the truth for y'all, but I'm just gonna pour a little, boy. And then I'm gonna pour in some A1. Yeah, I really don't know the measurements of this, but I think it's one of those like fail-proof. Is this like ketchup? You gotta hit it right on the thing. Oh, it's thick and hearty. What the? That is thick and hearty. I didn't mean to get that. Okay, anyway, I don't know how much of that I just put in, but anyway, we're gonna wing it. Okay. Oh, I hear my husband home. He works cattle all day today. Gee, all this stuff is brand new. So then you're gonna pour in some honey, and I'm going to be, probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm gonna be generous with the honey, because I want to. And then the last thing I'm gonna put in it is garlic pepper, and then I'm gonna stir that. So the thing with these chicken legs is that I'm gonna cook them first without the barbecue sauce on it, because I don't want the barbecue sauce to cook for 25-30 minutes. I'll probably put that on the last 5 minutes or so and let that all cook on there and get sticky and warm and gooey and get all on up in there. Should be pretty good. So while those cook, those other ones cook in the air fryer, what I'm gonna do is coat the rest of these chicken legs in the strawberries barbecue seasoning. So like I said, we found it, my family found it in Missouri. When I came to Montana, I freaked out because I couldn't find it anywhere. Found it on Amazon. I paid double the price, $14 for this, but it's worth it. We put it on shrimp, we put it on so much. So I'm gonna coat the chicken legs in this, cook it in the air fryer, same amount of time, so 25-30 minutes. And then the last 5 minutes or so, I'm gonna coat it in this barbecue sauce and cook it for an additional 5 minutes or so. Hi, babe. And we'll see how it turns out. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, these look delightful. And I only had them in there for 20 minutes, I guess. Look at those babies. Don't those look good? So since this is my first time doing chicken legs in the air fryer and my kids are eating those, and I'm gonna have barbecue sauce on the next ones, I'm gonna cut into one so I can see what it looks like. Because I don't want anybody eating raw chicken up in here, okay? And I don't really care, since it's just my kids eating it, what it looks like. If I was cooking for people, I'd probably be like, okay, I don't want to cut it open because it would look bad. Okay, you ready? Ooh, I can hear the juices. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it looks pretty delightful. Can you see that? Oh, it's done. Wow, that's awesome. So keep in mind that air fryers may be different, you know, power settings and all that stuff. They may cook quicker. They may take longer. I was kind of going off what I had seen online for chicken legs, and that's why you always sometimes you see in a recipe that power settings can be different. That's really good. My kids are gonna like that. Alrighty, we are ready. So I have put the barbecue chicken legs in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. And I cut one open. It wasn't quite done. So we're gonna say, 20 to 25 minutes, maybe right on. I don't know what the deal was a while ago. Maybe, no, that was right. I think I put them in for 30. Anyway, I'm gonna make these again and I'll blog about them. For these, I cook these with the strawberries barbecue seasoning, right? And what I'm gonna do is dip them into that barbecue sauce that I whipped up earlier, thanks to my friends. And then I'm gonna put it back in the air fryer for about 5 minutes. So that way I know it's fully cooked and this barbecue sauce is gonna get sticky and cling to it and a little charred. It's gonna be so good. And then all right, here's the finished product. The barbecue, ooh, they're dripping with juices. they came out fabulous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make these again. I'm gonna measure my ingredients that time since they turned out so well, and then I'll be sure to share the blog post with you. Enjoy.